Donervon, it's the final time we're going to be speaking to you in this season. You've been here for 6 months now. What have you made of those 6 months as we approach the end of the campaign?
It's been from a personal point of view, firstly, it's been a good 6 months in terms of being on the pitch and being available to represent Walsall, to play football and to lead a group of men. From a club and a league position point of view, it hasn't been ideal. Obviously we would have preferred and we would like to have been much higher up the table and being in a competitive position where we're probably still challenging for something come middle of May. But there's a lot to take stock of and learn to go into next season.
It is all about that as a group of players, learning from things that might have gone differently early on in the season and making sure that they've been put right towards the end of the campaign, which they have. The home form has certainly improved in that aspect, hasn't it? Yeah,
the home form has been really good. Even from when I first came in, my first game against Bradford, I felt like the fans were magnificent. They were loud, they encouraged us. That was a game that I felt like we could have won, but even going further on from that, since the new gaffer's come in, he's galvanised the boys and had a response from the fans, and they've turned out in their droves, whether it's home or away. We just have to really knuckle down over off-season, and then into pre-season. Obviously it's a job for the gaffer and recruitment staff with the chairman to recruit the players that he wants to play the style of football that he hopes to play next year, which I'm really looking forward to.
You mentioned the fans there. I think I mentioned it to the head coach. It's going to be our biggest crowd since I think we played Chelsea in a cup years ago. We're approaching 8,500. It's not about letting the occasion overwhelm you as a group now. It's all about going into it and embracing it against a Swindon side who've got everything on the line.
100%. Swindon's a very good team. They play a really attractive style of football. You've seen how they outpassed us, they outmanoeuvred us. I think they technically and tactically masterclassed us when we played them away, and I guess it's a chance for us to learn from that and put it right again tomorrow. Swindon have been good throughout the course of the season. They deserve to be where they are, probably should be a bit higher, but tomorrow we go into that game confident and looking forward to the challenge. Obviously playing in front of a decent crowd is always good, and it's one that I'm sure myself and the boys will be looking forward to.
Yeah, you mentioned the fans in one of your previous answers. They sort of gave you, as they always do, that extra 5 or 10% in the last home game against Port Vale. It's now about everybody embracing what is could be a really good day at the Bankses tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. It's the last chance to see the fans this season, and I'm sure we're going to want to give them a good send-off so they could have something to look forward to in the off-season, and when the club's announcing signings or plans for the season ahead, we want to put in a performance that allows them to have some confidence going into next season.